Hello, second graders. Welcome to another video lesson. Today we're going to make a compass, a nautical compass. A compass like that could be a wall hanging, tells us which way is north, south, east, west. To do it, I've got my art card. In the center of it, I'm going to take a circle. Find a jar, a cup, something that is round that you can trace, and you want to trace it directly in the middle. Then you're going to take a ruler and make a line straight up and down and straight across, like so. Next step, I'm going to put an X in the center of this shape, and I need to make sure that the X is pretty much in the middle, and the lines of the X are all the same distance from the center here, here, and here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my ruler. This would be a good opportunity to use a ruler, and I'm connecting from the point I connected to the top of the X. From the point I connected to the top of the X. I'm going to do it here. From this point, I'm going to connect to this bottom of the X. From here to the bottom of the X. I know that this is not easy. You're going to have to try your best here. It looks kind of neat. Look at that. Now, from this point, I go to this part of the X. From this point, I hit this part of the X. Same thing. I just do it again. There it is. I do it again. From this point, I go to here. From this point, I go to here. One more time. One more time. There it is. There it is. It looks like that. I'm going to have to erase these little bitty lines from the circle right here. I need to erase that. Really careful with my little fancy little eraser. If it's not perfect, that's okay. It's okay. We're in second grade. We're practicing. We're trying to get better at stuff. It's okay. Next job is I'm going to make another X, and I'm going to go on these lines. See this X? I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make this go all the way to the circle. From here it goes all the way to the circle. From this X it goes all the way to the circle. So I'm going to extend them all to the circle. That's all I'm going to do. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, looks like that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, see how I made these into points? I'm going to go here, here, and make it into a point. Here to here, it makes that into a point. Here to here, here to here, and it makes a sharp point. I'll show you. I'll do one. There's one. I just went from the point. I need to connect that better. You gotta be careful. It's gonna want to smear. Don't want to smear everywhere. So I'm making some points. One more. Look at that. Ooh, that's a cool star. If nothing else, it's a cool star, ain't it? All right, next, I'm going to make a line here that just like goes alongside of the circle, and it makes a circle into a stripe. So I'll show you. So then I'm going to keep going all around the whole circle doing this. As I'm making this, I'm feeling this is not easy. I'm feeling it. Next, in between every point, I'm going to make a little hash, shade it in a little bit, shade it in a little bit, shade it a little. They're just like the quarter marks. And then I get to label. So north is going to get my cards all turned around, I think. North is going to, I'm going to put an N. I'm going to try to make a fancy N at the top. I'm going to make a fancy S at the bottom. On the left, I got to make a W. And then on the right, I have to make an E. Like so. So north, east, south, west. So in between the N and the E, at this point I write a N-E. In between the north and the west, I write N-W at this point. Here's the southwest. I write SW in between the W and the S. This is southwest, SW. And then finally, in between the south and the east, I write south, S-East for southeast. And now I am ready to have some fun and finally color. What color do I want to use? That is a question. I am feeling gravitated towards a dark blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in one half of the point. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to color this one dark blue. If you can make this and do a good job, it's going to be very impressive, because this is not easy. I'm going to skip the next one and then color that one dark blue. So the compass actually tells us, oh dear. Oh, I messed up. I have messed up. Great. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in all the points, as an artist would do with the blue. So if you make a mistake, why didn't you tell me? So this top layer is all blue. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go over top of it with another blue. Ta-da! Now I'm going to try and use a light blue. This one, this one, this one, on every other one. You gotta pay attention, right? Skip this one. Perfect. Yep, I focused a little bit better, and I did it. Next, these little pyramid triangle shapes. I'm going to do the same thing with that, but I should use a different color. I think I'm going to use a green. I want it to show up. I'm going to use a dark green and a light green. Wow, it just broke. These are small shapes too. Dark green, light green. Light green, dark green. Light green, dark green. It's okay if you talk to yourself too. That way you don't mess up like I did. Look at that. And then I'm going to use a dark green on the other sides of them. If you're working small, that colored pencil really might help. And it has to be sharp, won't it? Okay, then what do I want to do out there? I want to continue with the same color scheme. I'm going to use a light green out here, and then the hash marks, I'm going to make them a dark green. But I'm going to have to outline it with something else. It's really hard to color in these areas there, I tell you that. But I'm trying to tie it all together, make it match, matchy. Okay, then I'm going to use a dark blue. I'm going to outline everything. So I might not even outline with black today. That's going to be fun. Something different. I like this so far here. I like how it's kind of ties it together. I like it if I don't have to use a dark or black to trace around stuff. Look at that. Next, I'm going to use this blue. I'm going to use a blue. Ooh. And color in this background. Just a light blue. Press hard. Press hard. Get light. Then I need to go over all my letters with a black or a dark blue. What do you think? Dark blue? All right, I'll do the dark blue, and I need to make them fancy. Ooh, these are so hard to see. There it is. Good luck. That's a long video.